Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. Back here with another update. This will be the last in-progress update, and then the next video will be the turbines completely assembled, because I'm right about at that point, and I just wanted to bring you guys in one more time, kind of show you some things that I've been working on. Of course, a big one was trying to figure out a way to hide and or camouflage the wires, and I was able to kind of make that work the best I could. I thought I didn't have any U channel, and I kind of dug through my styrene stock and found that I had some U channel, a little bit bigger than what I wanted it to be, but you guys can see right here I have a piece of U channel right there, one on each side of every turbine. Basically got those cut and fit snug up against the exhaust, the start of the exhaust of the turbine there, or the not the exhaust, but the barrel of the turbine here. Got it wedged in between there and the frame, and then of course I glued them into place. I was going to paint them gray and then decided to paint them silver, just to kind of make it seem like it was part of the actual turbine frame itself. And then you guys can see on the other side here, the little bit of wires that I couldn't really hide, I ended up painting silver. So basically that kind of makes it look like they're cables or hoses that were originally part of the turbine, and they were sprayed silver when everything was painted. So that kind of blends those in a little bit better. You don't get that whole multicolored wire fest going on in there. And I think it looks pretty cool. I've test fitted the shells over top and peered through the doors, and everything looks really cool. These definitely blend in really nice as looking like they're part of the turbine, like they're cables or hoses, whatever you want to call them. Many of you out there that are into large machines know that a lot of that stuff is built and then painted all at once, so a lot of hoses and everything gets painted the same color that the rest of the unit is. So that's kind of what I'm playing on there for the little bit of exposed wire that I couldn't hide. So everything worked out pretty good. I did retape the wires with some new tape. None of that is visible because really, sightline wise, you can really only see about right back into here when the doors are open and the shell's on. So you don't see any of this, so I didn't have to worry about painting any of that silver. So that all went pretty good. I was fortunate that I did have some U stock because I really didn't know what to do. I was basically just going to leave the wires and then revisit it whenever I did get some stuff in, but luckily I had some stuff in my stock, so I was able to remedy all that. So I'm very happy with that. You guys will see in the next video when the shells are on. They look really cool now. You don't have yellow, black, and red wires. All you see is just the silver parts of the turbine and the parts that I blended in. So that worked out really good. You guys can see my get my little tweezers here. Up in here, you guys can see my silver painted capacitors. Those came out really nice. Those look a lot better. I think I've got a spare panel here that shows what those look like. So, and here's some spare parts for turbines. You guys can see kind of that green capacitor there, those green capacitors, those covers. It has the like capacity of the capacitors and some of the other little information printed out on them. Those just didn't really look that good when you open the door. You'd see these nice big silver generators and then these green capacitors, which were clearly capacitors, and they just didn't look good, so I painted those silver, disguised those as just we'll call them whatever. If they're call them a tank of some type, an air tank, whatever. But it blends them in a lot nicer now. So now, when the doors are open, you're only really seeing that. So you guys can see everything that you see is nicely colored now. The actual electronics of the locomotive itself are not standing out any longer. They're blended in or covered, so that looks way better. I'm excited to show you guys what that looks like with the shells on. It's gonna be really cool. Other than that, it's been a lot of time going and fixing a lot of little paint issues on every unit. Anything that was scratched or needed touch-ups, I went and took care of all that. That was a lot of time spent on each shell individually, taking a lot of time to do that. And then I'll go over a few other little details that I kind of worked on after they're all together, and we'll go from there. But I just wanted to bring you guys back one more time before I go and cover all this stuff up to kind of show you what I've done. The tape that I used is Tamiya painting tape. I kind of like to use that for wrangling the wires. And then something else I also did was I used these little teeny zip ties to really get the wires snug and tight, so that way I could paint them in there. And I didn't know what was going to be seen of the wires, so I kind of had to have all that together and then see what I could see and then paint those. So that was kind of a hassle to paint these wires in this tight little area. I did do some taping off here and there, and then when I painted this U channel, that was all taped off around there because I kind of had to have everything on there just to see what it's looking like. I could have painted these off the model, and I wish I would have, because that was kind of a pain in the ass, but it's all done, all ready to go back together. And like I said, in the next video, you guys will see all of these beautiful things back together. So just a little update, and then next video we'll wrap up these projects and on to something else. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you think in the comments, and until next time, take care.